Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a shocking case that has gripped the nation. The murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, allegedly committed by Luigi Mangione. Is Mangione an evil killer, or is there more to this story? Let's explore the timeline of events surrounding this tragic incident. Brian Thompson was the CEO of United Healthcare, a prominent figure in the healthcare industry known for his efforts to improve patient care and innovate healthcare solutions. In a tragic turn of events, his life was cut short by Luigi Mangione, a man whose actions would lead to a shocking crime that changed everything. On December 4, 2024, Brian Thompson was killed by a man in a hooded jacket while he was walking to the New York Hilton Hotel, where he was scheduled to hold the annual meeting. Witnesses reported seeing the assailant, later identified as Luigi Mangione, at the scene, raising immediate questions about his involvement. What could have driven him to commit such a heinous act? After the incident, Luigi Mangione fled New York City. However, he was apprehended on December 9th at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. When he was arriving the court, he screamed, "An insult to the intelligence of the American people." This outburst raised eyebrows and added to the drama of the proceedings. He was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and terrorism. The evidence against him includes eyewitness accounts and security footage placing him at the scene. As details emerged, many began to question Mangione's motives. Was this a calculated act, or was there something deeper at play? Fast forward to December 23, 2024, when Mangione appeared in court to face the murder and terrorism charges. He pleaded not guilty to the terrorism charges, claiming he was framed. As the prosecution laid out its case, the courtroom buzzed with tension. Could Mangione convince the jury of his innocence, or was he indeed the cold-blooded killer everyone feared? Public opinion is sharply divided. Some view Mangione as a ruthless murderer who took the life of a respected leader. Others argue that he is a victim of circumstance, suggesting that there may be more to the story than meets the eye. Interestingly, a recent article from the New York Post discusses how some feminists, who have historically criticized toxic masculinity, are now expressing a certain fascination with Mangione. This shift in perception raises questions about societal views on masculinity, violence, and heroism. Outside the courthouse, crowds gathered holding signs that read, "Free Luigi, Eat the Rich," showcasing the growing support for Mangione among certain groups. Social media has exploded with opinions, hashtags, and heated debates. #Justice for Thompson versus #Free Mangione. To better understand Luigi Mangione, it's essential to look at his background. Mangione is an Ivy League graduate hailing from a wealthy family in Baltimore. This privileged upbringing adds another layer to the narrative, raising questions about expectations, pressures, and the potential disconnect between his background and his alleged actions. Is Luigi Mangione a hero or a villain? The question of whether Mangione is a hero or a villain is complex and subjective. Arguments for villainy. Many view him as a cold-blooded murderer who disrupted the lives of Thompson's family and colleagues. The brutal nature of the crime paints him as a villain in the eyes of the public. Arguments for heroism. Conversely, some supporters argue that Mangione represents a rebellion against systemic injustices in society. They suggest that his actions, while extreme, could be seen as a form of protest against the elite and the healthcare system that they believe fails the average person. Public perception. As noted in discussions around his case, there's a growing sentiment among certain groups that Mangione embodies a struggle against perceived societal inequities. This perspective has led to a polarized view of him. Some see him as a misguided hero standing up against corporate greed, while others see him as a dangerous criminal. Ultimately, the narrative surrounding Luigi Mangione will continue to evolve as the trial progresses and more details emerge. The question remains, will he be remembered as a villain, or could he be viewed as a misunderstood figure fighting against a broken system? So, is Luigi Mangione an evil killer, or is there more to his story? As the trial progresses and more information comes to light, we'll keep you updated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think, murderer or misunderstood? Thank you for watching News Digests.